Hi everyone, and welcome to the NUI Galway orientation session for especially first year students, new students, but also any returning students, particularly the second years who haven't had the full on-campus introduction experience. So let me introduce myself. My name is Professor Walter Gear. I'm the Executive Dean of the College of Science and Engineering. And first of all, particularly for the first years, let me congratulate you on your outstanding Leaving Cert results. That have allowed you to come and do the course that you've applied for here at NUI Galway. We're very proud of the standards that we aspire to here, and you've done great things to get here under difficult circumstances in the last couple of years with the pandemic. So congratulations, give yourself a pat on the back. And this is, if you like, in a way, the reward. It's the next step in your great journey of life. So this year we are back on campus. Not that we were completely off campus last year, but we are back on campus in a bigger way this year. So it's good to see people moving around and looking at the sites and coming to Galway. So there is a blended learning experience. So some of our material will be online, particularly some of the lectures, but we're giving you the maximum possible on-campus experience. It's not quite back to where we were two years ago, but actually what we found during lockdown was that students actually prefer some material online. So so that you guys can peruse it and rewatch it at your leisure. So that's actually one of the benefits that's come out of all of this, is that some of the advances in learning technology, if you like, have been rolled out faster than they perhaps would have been otherwise, and we've learned quickly about what works online and what doesn't work online. Of course, the best thing is to be in the university environment and to do your labs and your classes and visit the library and all that stuff on campus, and that's the experience that we're providing this year. So I'd like to reassure everyone that we're giving you the maximum possible real life on campus experience. And that's important not just in terms of learning, it's important in terms of your overall life experience, because a big part of university, as well as the education that you receive in terms of your subject matter, a big part of life is meeting your fellow students, meeting interesting people, broadening the circle of contacts that you come into contact with, meeting the staff, meeting not just the academic staff, but all the staff at the university who support you. And particularly for those of you not from Galway or the area, coming to somewhere different and living in a different environment. I think it's a rite of passage for all of us that have been through university, and we all remember our first day and our first week at university. I certainly remember it well, even though it was many, many years ago, long before most of you were ever born. And I still have friends that I see regularly that I met first during my first week at university. And I'm sure some of you here today will meet people and make friends that you'll still be with in decades to come, lifelong friends. So as I say, it's all part of the rite of passage and the beginning of a new chapter in your life. So we very much welcome you coming to Galway and partaking in our learning experience here. Some of you may find it difficult at first, a little bit overwhelming perhaps, and there is services here to support you. And don't be afraid to reach out if you find yourself struggling at any point. So for a lot of you, the excitement of coming to university, I think, is not just the learning experience. It's perhaps a new environment, a new experience. It's the first time for many of you that you've moved away from home, from your parents, and even for those of you that are still living at home with your parents, it's a new environment. You're away from school. You've got a lot more freedom in how you decide to live your life. But it's important to recognize that with that freedom comes responsibility. You're all, adults now, and it's important that you take on board the responsibility that you have to look after yourself, to look after your peers, to study, and also to follow the guidelines, because there are still COVID guidelines in place. Make sure that you don't break the guidelines. If at all possible, make sure you're vaccinated. I'm sure most of you are, unless there's good reasons not to be. But yeah, just take that responsibility seriously. whilst enjoying the freedom that this new part of your life will give you. So as I said before, we've learnt a lot and things have changed. And I think the experience going forward now, both for our new students and for our returning students, will be a better one than it was before. And it'll be interesting for those of you that are returning from, who perhaps had the pre-pandemic experience and how you find it different now and what you find better. And we certainly welcome your feedback on all of that. It's important to us that you get the best possible experience, because we're very proud of our students. We're very proud of the offering that we give you. And we think that we give you, the best start in life post your education here. Of course, it may seem a little bit strange for those of you just arriving as first years to think about graduation and what you might do afterwards. But we do, as I say, we are proud of the skills that we give all of our students. And we do like to keep in touch with you. So I hope that when it comes to that point, you'll keep in touch with us. Let us know how you're getting on. And let us know what we can do to help you even beyond graduation. The NUI Galway family is a family that grows and moves around the world, and we all like to look after each other and stay in contact and hear about the achievements of our graduates, because, as I say, we think we give you a fantastic start. So with that, I'll hand you over now to the others. There are many more people who are going to give you a blizzard of information about your the academic year ahead. So I'll stop there and say welcome once again. We're very pleased to see you, very pleased to have you on campus. I hope to meet you individually and in groups during the course of the academic year. And good luck to you all, and thank you very much indeed.